research that we did a little prior to this podcast, which was that a lot of younger people and a lot of people earlier are now coming up with having cholesterol after getting their lipid profiles done. Some unfortunate events of young people having heart attacks.
Absolutely.
And it's obviously like something wrong in the system for sure.
True.
As you mentioned, imbalances in food, imbalances in the kind of food, imbalances in certain nutrients, whether it's overdoing or underdoing of anything.
True.
I wanted to know, like, in terms of really boiling it down in, like, say, person who has gotten cholesterol, a person, whether it's a person who is as earlier in the ages 21, 22, 23, to a person who's in their early 50s, late 50s, who at that time do want to kind of reverse it, do want to kind of, get that cholesterol out of the system. What do you have any like go-to tips? Do you have some lifestyle changes? Something that you can directly, something that you may have picked up in terms of building up the cloud kitchen,
I'll be very honest with the cholesterol issues that I have got with my clients right now. I've seen, in fact, only younger generation right now. Okay, the old ones maybe also because they were having the right kind of food earlier. So, it helped to probably fight that. Today, again, I said poor diet, smoking, drinking, replacing every kind of addiction. कोई भी चीज़ जो आपको एडिक्ट कर लेती है वो आपकी बॉडी को हार्म करती है एंड दैट क्रिएट्स योर कोलेस्ट्रॉल योर शुगर लेवल्स शुगर इज एन एडिक्शन
राइट
कैफीन इज एन एडिक्शन स्मोकिंग इज एन एडिक्शन कोई भी चीज़ जो आपकी बॉडी को एडिक्ट करवा रही है आपको ऑटोमेटिकली एक मैसेज मिल जाना चाहिए 1 second व्हाई एम आई एडिक्टेड टू दिस शू स्टार्ट that's where you will get your answer. So if cholesterol, understand why your cholesterol is getting spiked up is maybe either you're having more of protein, either you're having more of sugar, oil intake, your lifestyle, no exercising. It could also, cholesterol ki wajah se obviously you have heart issues as well. Maybe you're not sleeping well, okay? Maybe you are too stressed out, okay? Even because of stress. Stress also comes because of not having the right kind of food.
Correct.
Okay. Today I will tell you, many people say यार मुझे बहुत stress था, मुझे भूख नहीं लग रही है. But वो भूख इसलिए नहीं लग रही क्योंकि stress था. Because आपने खाना नहीं खाया इसलिए वो stress और बढ़ गया. अगर आप वो पोर्शन में थोड़ा 200 ग्राम्स भी खा लेते ना आपकी बॉडी में एनर्जी आ जाती, सोचने का पावर ज़्यादा हो जाता. तो बिकॉज जहाँ सोचने का पावर ज़्यादा हो जाता आपके स्ट्रेस को एक आंसर मिलता कि कैसे फाइट बैक करना है. सो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द पीपल वर्क प्रेशर था यार, टाइम नहीं मिला, खाना नहीं खाया. तो बिकॉज आप खाना नहीं खा रहे हो यू आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग हाउ विल यू फाइट दैट वर्क प्रेशर बिकॉज योर बॉडी नीड्स टू फाइट बैक. Right? It needs that nutrients, it needs that antioxidants, it needs everything.
Right.
So how is it going to fight back? How is your focus going to come back? So today me and you are here in this podcast and we are discussing. We're so happy. We're like, all energetic. We're all pumped up. I've had a great lunch. I've had a great breakfast. I've had a great sleep. My morning was amazing. Okay, let's see if I missed my lunch. Okay, and right now I'm sitting with you and my podcast is taking maybe 2 hours. And over a period of time, you will see where I started with at 5 o'clock with you. And by 6, my energy levels will go down.
Drop.
Automatically. Same goes for you.
Correct.
If you've not had lunch and you're surviving on coffee, you'll start feeling lethargic. You'll start feeling a little, like, shit, my gut is giving me an answer कि कुछ तो डाल दो पेट में, सिंपल है, बहुत सिंपल है. कोई हैंकी डोरी नहीं है, कोई मैथ्स का पेपर नहीं है. सिंपल है. फूड, a very, very important part in today's living lifestyle is food. Exercising. Many people don't exercise. They are like, ठीक है, हमने सही खा लिया, चलो हमने खाना एकदम पोषण लिया है, हेल्दी लिया है, सही सोच से लिया है. बट आप खाने के बाद क्या कर रहे हो? जाके सो जा रहे हो. People today, after having dinners, they go for shower. Many people do that. That's the worst thing you can do to your body.
Right.
Because the blood cells, the kind of blood which passes on immediately after having food and taking a shower can create a lot of issues in your body. And we need to stop that. People need to get the awareness that after food, you need to give your body time for at least minimum to minimum a 30 minutes or a 35 minutes. And then probably you can take a shower or something. Because जो rise blood का जाता है from the brain to the gut, it's horrible. It creates these heart attacks. It creates your skin issues. A lot of it.
Because I think it comes as a shock to the body. Because the minute you're, and please correct me if I'm wrong, lot of rush of blood goes to the gut to digest the food, and suddenly when there is certain temperature
Pressure.
of water or something,
Absolutely.
it dissipates again, and your body is in kind of a shock as to what to do.
True.
And that brings another point in terms of, we have these myths of certain lifestyle ways of being, sleeping after food, taking a shower after food, late night snacking. I was I was at one point used to like late night snack very, very often, then realized that it's affecting my sleep. Then again, it's like an avalanche ball rolling down, picking up all the accumulated bad things.
Absolutely.
And I feel like when you mention that example of the two people at the office, one is very lethargic, one is very energetic, it's the little things, and again, coming back to that exact example of putting those changes into your daily life and actually practically applying them. I think a lot of people need to take that first step.
True.
And that first step often seems a little too far away.
Yes.
It seems like, okay, acha theek hai, kal se kar lunga.
True.
I will start at this time. I need some motivation. I need some this, I need some that. And before you know it, you have X, Y, Z issue.
True.
And, this exactly, this I feel like is more of an urgent call to the audience to say like, now is the only time you have.
True.
In terms of the experiences like that, what are getting flashed in my head right now in my past, not taking care of those certain things. I'm still obviously a work in progress, but as you also mentioned, studying this field, understanding the intricacies. I mean, the body is, I think, the most complex machine we can ever have.
Absolutely.
And as some of the people outside there say, we haven't gotten a user manual of at birth as to how to use it. And I feel majority of the times it comes through with experience. And because we are at this point where we fall and learn and we go through that entire cycle, I feel like that again brings back the crux of this podcast as to why we're doing it.
True.
And why it's so important. And I feel like, yeah, that is a lovely, lovely end to that segment.